Hi, this is Krista Lay.
And I'm Craig Aarons Martin.
We are the co-hosts of the SEL in EDU podcast.
Proud member of the Education Podcast Network.
Each show on the network is independently owned, and the views expressed may not represent those of other podcasts.
For the best education podcast, visit edupodcastnetwork.com.
Thanks for listening to the Tech Tools for Teachers podcast, where each week we talk about a free piece or two of technology that you can use in your classroom. I'm your host, Shanna Martin. I'm a middle school teacher, technology and instructional coach from my district.
And I'm her producer and husband, Fuzz Martin. And if you want to find me, you can catch me hiding behind this audio board.
Nice.
Behind this microphone. Behind the curtain behind me.
I guess I like the Wizard of Oz. You know.
Oh, yeah.
He hides behind the curtain.
He does hide behind the curtain. He is. That's what he's known for.
Oh!
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yes.
Hello.
Well, we are here. We are at the final episode of season 7, episode 214. We will have, I'm sure, some sort of mini summer lessons. I already started thinking about things I want to talk about. But yeah, made it through another school year.
We did.
Last 2 weeks have been general chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And
I did get to chaperone one of your
You
field trips.
did. You experienced an 8th grade field trip.
Yep.
As like an assistant chaperone and presenter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. We had a whole day of outdoor hiking with our 8th graders.
Yeah.
They were very tired.
They were.
It was fun though.
I was very tired as well.
Yes.
And when I left, I went home and took a nap.
I still had children for 2 hours after that.
You did.
But it was fun. It was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
So season 7, episode 214, I decided there was one last site that I really wanted to share that I hadn't gotten to yet this season. And it's really fun. And if you're still in school, I know quite a few school districts are still in school. This one you can definitely do with your students for the ends of the year. You can also share it with them to play over the summer. It's one of those that's free partially. So you can play each day, but you have limits on that, which is fine. It'll limit screen time with children as well, because they can get outside and maybe try this activity outside.
There you go.
After they've done it on their computer.
Mm-hmm.
So the site itself is called Hide and Seek World.
Hide and Seek World.
So if you were a fan or are a fan of GeoGuessr, it works in the realm kind of like GeoGuessr, but it is like interactive hide and seek, which is super fun. So my highlights of it, like it teaches and practices context clues, like pay attention to the world around you or pay attention to the image where it drops you in the world. It's going to use like Google Maps. It's going to drop you in the world. You learn about the world as you're seeking and like finding things, and you have to find the other people like within your group. And then it's all in the details. I think before you were playing and you're like, it's Wisconsin. And it was not even close.
It wasn't even in the U.S. It was.
But you were looking like trees and things. Like if you pay attention to like the climate and the wildlife, you can kind of like use those clues. But it's crazy because then you can talk to your kids. This is a great one to start conversations. Like, yeah, there's other places in the world that look like here. You know, like making those connections with kids, which is super fun. A lot of details, like pay attention to those details. It's great for map practice, so like learning about other parts of the world and like, hey, like where are these located? And looking at some latitude, longitude stuff along with like, where's the equator? Like it's, you know, warm there. So you probably are putting your pin in the totally wrong spot. And it's fun. It's just a fun digital way to play hide and seek, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does is you can join. And if you join, like if you click play now, so hide and seek world, when you get to the main sign in, I guess, you can click play now and you can play 2 public rounds a day.
Yes.
And you can, like, if you want to pay for a subscription, eventually you probably could, but you get 2 public rounds a day. So you can come back each day. And like I said, it kind of limits then kids, like you can play a few rounds because it takes a while. Like one round doesn't Like it takes a few minutes to
Mhm.
actually play around. And then it's a great way to practice geography. And then go outside and go play real hide and seek. Like
There you
once
go.
you've done it. So a little outdoor summer fun. So you go in, you click play. You can choose your classic hide and seek. And there's some other options. Join a public game. Or you can host, like if you have a membership, you can do private games as well. So if that's something you like, once you start playing, you want to do it in your classroom, you could do the paid version. Everyone hides in somewhere in the world. So what you do is you like you can zoom in all the way down to like ground, earth side, and drop your pin in. And then each turn, like one of the players gets seeked out. So there's 6 players, I believe, in each round. And so you actually get to seek 5 other people in the world. So you like find where they've hidden themselves. And then a new round starts when there is a winner. And then whoever, you get points. So however close your guess is to where other people are, you earn points.
Mhm.
And then they like win their round. It's really fun. And once you kind of get going with it, it's pretty engaging because then you really have to pay attention to like where you get kind of like little clues, like where are they? But
Right.
you have to know your geography or at least know climates and
Mhm.
and like you got to pay attention to the details.
Like, are there palm trees? It's probably not in Wisconsin.
Unless they're fake and plastic. somewhere.
Right. Yes.
So I am scanning on through. I'm going to secretly drop myself in Maine.
Okay.
Seems like a great place to go. So I'm dropping me in Maine in the middle of a field somewhere, which is super fun. I've got 3 other people playing with me. And it does count you down. So then you have like 30 some seconds to be able to play, to drop your person wherever they may be. And then once everybody is finding their spot, it'll like reset you. So now I have to go in and seek. So I have to guess. Like I have to zoom myself out in the world and like pick a country. It does give you a picture. Like, I don't know, the picture they just gave me looks like I'm in some sort of, I don't know, vineyard somewhere. So
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm going to go with
France.
France. That sounds great. I just dropped myself. I gotta, yeah. So I'm going to submit my guess and see. I am so far off. You have no idea. So the 2 other people playing did great. Not bad. Close. I am so far off. So fail for me. And then again, they give you a picture. You have to like zoom in, pin yourself in, guess, submit your guess. And I'm like way far off because I dropped myself in like Ohio. And guess what? They were in just outside Jerusalem. So clearly I was not paying attention to the details, which is what's really important with this game.
Yes.
So anywho, you get the general idea. So you're going to go in. It's like playing hide and seek around the world, similar to kind of GeoGuessr and or playing like games. And they're all trying to guess my location right now. And I don't know how they're going to do, but it's really kind of fun. So then it's live, but you don't really know the people. And it would be fun to play as a class or kind of engage with some review in the summer
Mhm.
and or see. It might be kind of fun if your students did track their scores, like you keep a little tally sheet or something like that and see how well they do with their locations and details and guessing around the world. So they did okay for me. I got some not bads. I got a close. I was the hider on that one. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. So being able to engage your students over the summer or here at the end of the school year, little hide and seek world where they can practice some geography skills, but also just, again, paying attention to context clues and details. I feel like that gets lost a lot with our kids now. And this would be a great way to practice that. And then go send them outside. Like, okay, go play some hide and seek. I know in our house, we also hide and seek with things. So we hide things and then it's like a treasure hunt.
It's usually the remote control.
Yes.
Or the dog's ball.
Yes, those 2 things definitely get hidden. So anyway, those are just something, it's like a fun site to try for the summer. Send your kids home. They could do something, engage in some practice and some detail and context. Clues would be very helpful.
Agreed.
So there you go.
There you go.
Season 7.
Wow.
That's a
We're gonna
wrap.
Be back with A mini episode of then season 8. Sheesh.
Yes, we'll be starting season 8 in the fall.
So
Crazy.
Yeah.
Season 8 and year 22 of teaching.
yeah, congratulations. You
Be crazy.
finished your 21st year.
I did. And I survived it.
Yeah.
And we will all make it through the summer.
Yes, we will.
So I hope everyone enjoys and has a great summer and gets some time off. If you're still teaching, you got this. I know the last few weeks can be a little rough. So you can do it. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Thanks.
go
Yes.
recreate instead of educate.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Tech Tools Teachers Podcast. If you ever have any questions, you can find me on Blue Sky, Threads, Facebook, Instagram, at SpartanWI. And if you want to get more information on the links to the technology discussed on this episode, you can visit SpartanWI.com. If you'd like to support the show, please consider buying me a coffee or two. Visit buymeacoffee.com/SpartanWI or visit SpartanWI.com and click on that cute little purple coffee cup. Your donations help keep the show going. New episodes coming in the fall. Thanks for listening. Go educate and innovate.
The ideas and opinions expressed on this podcast and the Smart in WI website are those of the author, Shanna Martin, and not of her employer. Prior to using any of the technologies discussed on this podcast, please consult with your employer regulations. This podcast offers no guarantee that these tools will work for you as we've described, but we hope they do. And we'll talk to you a little bit later right here on the Tech Tools for Teachers podcast.